Hi, and welcome to the first of what I hope will be a series of Tesla Model 3 based blogs, which will record me going from now, which is before the pre order part, to hopefully picking the car itself up, which, granted, will probably be well over 2 years away. So it's not going to be a weekly blog or anything like that. I'll only post up when something relevant happens, either with myself or the car. Yes, it's going to be a long process, but I thought I'd record it all and put it up. Maybe vaguely interesting to somebody. Next week, which is the 31st of March, next Thursday, is the day you can pre-order the Model 3. Now you can pre-order it online, but you can't do that until the first. So the idea is, if you go in store to a Tesla dealership, you will kind of be, ahead of the bigger queue of online orders. Now that is what I will be doing. I'll be going to a Tesla store on the 31st of March. In the UK, although it's not set in stone yet, it's very likely that they'll be basically opening up in the evening. So you'll be able to go there. It seems to be 5 or 6 p.m. onwards when they're accepting pre-orders. That's my plan anyway. It will get me ahead of, sort of, the head of the queue, so I'll be in front of a lot of people. However, as no doubt people are probably shouting at the screen now, saying and about to post in the comments, just being first in the pre-order queue doesn't mean you're actually going to get it first. Even kind of Tesla have sort of said or hinted that whoever ticks the most boxes first, basically, if you go into a dealership and tick, 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 say, I want everything, give me the fully spec version, they're the ones that'll get it first. So I know I'm not going to be first in line, of course, because it's unlikely I'll be ticking every box. But whatever spec I pick, at least I should be very near the front of that particular bunch of people. So that's the idea behind it anyway. And it's £1,000 deposit, which is completely fully refundable. So if for whatever reason I don't want the car, I don't like the car, something else better comes out within the next couple of years, then I just get my money back and I've lost nothing. So, for me, it's a win-win really. I get to get the car potentially a bit earlier than I would typically if I wait. And if I don't want the car, then I get my money back and back to normal really. So that's the idea. Don't know if it'll happen. As I said, there'll be a new Leaf out by then. Vauxhall will have their version. Potentially other things we don't know that's even coming out yet will be out by then. Tesla may do their usual trick of releasing things 15 years after they've been announced, and I'll get fed up of waiting and go for that. Who knows? So whatever happens, this is blog number one, and the next one will be obviously within the next week ish, when I'm hopefully going to video going into the actual dealership and doing the pre-order. I'm not sure if it's going to be exciting in any way or different, or whether or not they're going to do any sort of mini event at the dealerships. But anyway, if my own benefit, it's a record of kind of be doing this, and I thought it'd be an interesting blog for any electric car fans out there, really. So I'm going for the Model 3 because it's electric. It's probably going to be, and I'm making a bit of a gamble. It's probably going to be the best electric car in its class by then. I think it will be better than the next generation Leaf. I think it will be better than the Vauxhall equivalent, and obviously we don't know what else is coming out, so who knows. But if it's basically going to be a Model S that's smaller and not quite as big a range and half the price, then I'll be overjoyed. Because when I drove the Model S, I thought it was fantastic and I really wanted one. But it's well beyond my means to buy one. So if this is basically a smaller, cheaper Tesla that's not quite as fast and not quite as big a range as the Model S, then that'd be great. Plus 200 miles range is what they're saying. Fingers crossed that will be the case. And I think that should be more than enough that I'll need, to be honest. I mean, I've managed with a Leaf all this time, and that can only do 80, 90 miles. So it's a Tesla, so instantly in the electric car world, it's probably going to be one of the cooler cars. So that's another reason why I like it. The supercharger network, again, under the assumption that you will be able to at least spec the supercharging option with the 3. the unified architecture across Europe, the world, if you like, but mainly across Europe, means I could drive anywhere and know that there'll be a working, compatible charger. I don't need one of 50 different cards to access the charger. I don't need to subscribe to 3 or 4 different companies to do it. So that is I think going to be a big benefit, a reliable charging network. Because that's one of the biggest issues about electric car ownership, the charging network. And it's a Tesla. It's cool. Who wouldn't want one in the electric car? If you're going for an electric car, it's going to be a Tesla, I think. Only the fact they're so expensive puts people off right now. So if this is exactly what we hope it is, I think this will be a fantastic car. Let's just hope it's not going to be massively delayed for the UK. And, who knows what will happen. If the next Leaf is better and similar or cheaper price, I'll go for that. But I have a sneaking suspicion that my Tesla itch will need scratching. Who knows? Might even go for a used Model S by that point. They should be a bit cheaper. So anyway, the next video blog will be, as I've said, me at the dealership, and we'll see what happens. So watch this space. I may end up posting up in a few months saying I've changed my mind. I may end up posting on the 1st of April saying I hate the car, I don't want one. So who knows? I'll keep you updated if anything happens online, like they announce significant details about the car in the coming months, then I'll probably do another post on that. If I get any documentation sent by Tesla because I've pre-ordered it, then I'll post anything relevant up. So yes, who knows? This could be the world's worst blog, but I'll give it a shot and see what happens. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you probably in just over a week when I've done that. If anybody's going to the Tesla dealership, by the way, I'll probably be going to Knutsford, then I might see you there. From what I've been told by the dealerships themselves, they'll be open until late evening and probably accepting pre-orders from 5 or 6 p.m. onwards. So I'll be there probably 4ish onwards, maybe, depending on what traffic's like. And yeah, I might see you there.